So today I just want to show off a couple of morphologies of this modular vibration robot that I call BuzzBot. There's another video where I show how to build one of these out, so I'll link to that. And I'll also link to the GitHub repo where you can download these files and print up one of your own. But today I'm trying to get these to draw. And so I've found a couple of builds, morphologies that draw well. I'll show you what I've found here. So this is the basic BuzzBot body. I've got the oversized weight on the shaft there, the paddle. I've got a couple of the wire block feet holding a little stiff piece of wire with a dot of hot glue on the end as a foot. I've got a pen holder on the side here, holding the pen at a kind of weird angle. I've also got a piece of pipe cleaner here, acting as a little bumper so that the thing can find its way out of tight spots instead of just jamming against the boundary. Let me fire this up and you can see how it works. So you can see it's got a good amount of randomness. The legs wobble back and forth a lot, and the pen hops around quite a bit and kind of draws around in a little circle. This means that it won't just drive in one direction and park in a corner or up against a boundary. It'll find its way all around the page. I'll usually let it run for a few minutes, and if I find it kind of chronically keeps doing a certain kind of thing, I'll make small adjustments, small bends to the legs to try to get it to change its behavior. If it finds its way into a spot like this, usually it'll kind of wiggle its way out. See? It's trying anyway. So I like this build. This gives me decent results. Be sure to cap your pen. You do draw out a fair amount of pens. And having the pen drag usually tends to use up all the ink. Having it kind of bounce around gives you a better effect, I find. Here's another morphology. This is the same body. It's red and blue, but it's the same stock body here with some extenders to put the legs really far away from the body. It's got the same oversized paddle on the shaft there to get that low frequency. And the pen is also on kind of a spacer, keeping it a couple inches away from the body. This creates a nice wide tripod, a good wide stance. Let me show you how this one behaves. So this one you can see kind of turns more of a circle reliably. The pen still hops around a decent amount. And this one occasionally will find its way into corners, and I've had to make a lot of adjustments to the angles on the wires. I find you have to make a lot of small adjustments to things, and that's honestly the reason that a modular framework like this is useful, because you can loosen a bolt and make small angular adjustments, get things just so, because once you get it locked in and you get a certain kind of behavior, you don't want to make any changes because you'll get a totally different behavior, like a fail behavior where it either like falls over or just bounces up against a boundary aggravatingly. If you want to move around a lot, you usually have to spend a minute kind of playing with different things, and that's really kind of the whole point of this framework. So again, I'll link to the other video, the previous video where I show how to build this thing out, and I'll also be sure to link to the GitHub repo with the files that you can download so you can print your own, build one out. Please leave me comments if you end up playing with some of these and you have any comments, questions, or observations. Mash those buttons. I'd appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.